Hello, everybody. Welcome to your reading. This is Sunny from the Cosmic Oracle. Today, we're going to be doing a reading on discovering what your special gifts and special talents that you have just recently acquired, that you have had your whole life, or that you have had passed down. So, what we're going to do is we're going to pick between pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. And I put little charms on here because each one means a particular thing. So I want you to look at the charm. This one is a little drink me potion charm. Okay. So each one of these charms mean a particular thing about your gifts and talents. So whatever you're drawn to, this is an hourglass time on pile number 2. And this is the cross of Christ consciousness on pile number 3. And on pile number 4, we have the crown. Okay, so go ahead and take a minute and connect with your spirit guides, your angels, that and ask them which one are you being guided to, and follow your intuition and ask your spirit guides. Okay, and then I'll meet you over at pile number 1. Hello, number pile 1. So if you are the ones who chose the drink me potion, this charm signifies somebody who is just now waking up to their new gifts and abilities, talents, supernatural exercises that you're able to do now, things that you are just now exploring and waking up to. Somebody who's gone through a massive transformation spiritually, just having a big awakening and jumping into all of your skills. Okay, so this drink me potion symbolizes all of the new knowledge and all of the new spiritual activities that is coming your way, that you are completely absorbing and transforming into. Okay, and so we're going to dive a little deeper into what the spiritual awakening and transformation that you just went under and are currently going through, what gifts and talents it has brought along with that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and explore that. Okay, pile 1. So let's go ahead and so these are the oracle cards that I picked out. Okay, I didn't look at these cards, but these are going to be the ones that give me details a little bit further about your spiritual transformation and how you're using these gifts. Okay, and then these two are going to be the biggest gifts that are coming through. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at this one. So fortunate, you have a pioneering spirit that can manifest abundance easily. All that you touch turns to gold. Luck seems to be on your side. Okay, pile number one, sorry. So this is somebody who is very good at manifesting. Okay, very positive outlook, somebody who strives to know the truth, somebody who really wants to make a difference in the world. Somebody who's really looking to be outside of the box. Okay, so your superpowers are not wanting to fit into the average society. You're somebody that has a bigger plan and future on looking into exploring your spirituality, and therefore you're manifesting those bigger ideas. Okay, and that's what's happening, is like you're going to be able to tap into the future. So you're bringing down all of your wants and your needs that are in your dreams from the skies to earth plane, to reality, and make those things happen. Okay, so this drink me is you are like a sponge. You are absorbing all of this knowledge because what you want wants you in return. So it's like whatever you decide you want will happen. And you are like a magnet, you are like an attractor. These things are going to come to you. So I think with you just starting out your transformation, the more you put out there that what you want for yourself will come to you. Okay. So I think that in this time, you're going to be developing a lot more skills. And I think, Spirit doesn't want to scare anybody. They literally know you better than that you know yourself, and you will see this unfold as you go on your spiritual journey. But your superpower here is that you are going to start attracting what you are attracted to by not going with what everybody else wants, but what you want, and not, conforming to um, this box that everybody's trying to put you in. You are like, no, I am an outside box person. You can't keep me in a box. So it's like abracadabra, use my wand, So I think that you are going to start developing your true powers by believing in yourself and starting to see the supernatural unfold as you start to realize the supernatural in yourself. Okay. So you are on the beginning of this spiritual journey, and you are definitely going to see spirit light it up for you on your path. Okay. You really are going to be in touch with who you really are, and you're going to start showing the universe and your spirit guides that you can handle this. So you're a pioneering spirit, so you're going to start abundantly getting more gifts, naturals, and abilities. So don't be surprised when you wake up one night and you are talking to a spirit, or that you are seeing the future with glimpse, or that you just or you're like clairsentience, you just know things. So what I'm saying is, don't be surprised that, like, whatever your supernatural gifts are, they're going to start coming more steadily as you steadily proceed forward with your spiritual awakening. Okay. Because this energy that you have within inside yourself, this energy is like a sun force, life force energy, which means that you are very creative, you are very brilliant minded, you are very able to focus and see through the illusions. Like you're somebody who doesn't stand for what everybody else is saying, but you have the power to go within and transform what it is that you want and then manifest it here. Okay. So even though you're just starting out, you do have a very, very big, you know, abundant supernatural power within you that will move to that next level. Okay, so fortunate you do have a pioneering spirit that can manifest abundance easily. All that you touch turns to gold. Luck seems to be on your side. So yes. That's what I was saying. You are a very, very strong spirit that doesn't take no for an answer in a good way. Okay. You push for what is right, and that's that. Okay. So, on your way to your spiritual development and awakening, and through and gaining your talents, they are going to start coming in a lot faster the more you start realizing that what you believe will in fact manifest for you. Okay, you can take it out of the ether and then manifest it down on the earthly plane and watch it take root, sprout, and then provide the fruit that you can eat. And then you're going to see how much power you actually do have inside by being positive. Okay. So that's one message that came through from Spirit. Now let's go ahead and look at, oh, look at this, rooted. What did I say? You're going to take your power and you're going to bring it from the ether and push it down to the earth plane. Wow. And like I said, I haven't looked at these cards. Okay. That's just what happens when you have powers, they turn into reality. So may you never tear the living ritual that is magic merged within the roots of your being, the soil of your soul. Wow. So, see what I mean? You are a very rooted, you are a very grounded soul that can take the ether and put it into the earth plane. That's what the magician does. And I was saying that this card right here is a symbol of the magician, that what he does, he works with all four elements to make things manifest into, from the ether into the earthly ground, by being rooted and believing in himself. Okay, and this is the card of roots. So you need to plant roots for your spiritual developments of special powers. Okay, very cool, very cool. I love how that popped up there. Okay, let's put this up here. All right, let's see. Next, what chakra do we have? Physical health, vitality, strength, body image, and balance. So this is telling me another thing about your spiritual gifts is that you are a very balanced person. And somebody who is rooted is, you might be an earth sign, you might be a fixed sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, because these are fixed signs of the astrology. Or you could be a Libra, but this is somebody, another, and you could have Leo in your chart as well, in your natal chart. But this is somebody who is in charge, does have a pioneering spirit. Okay, and that you do acquire a lot of strength in your soul. So you have a very powerful soul that that can take charge and balance things. Okay, and really separate yourself from other people or other things and be your own person. So that's why you're going to be a strong manifester, because you take control and you have balance in this world. You can balance out a lot of negative energies and transmute bad energies. All right, very good. Okay, next. Oh, look at that. Fire spirit. So, this Leo, what I was talking about, you also might have Leo in your chart. Um, you know, Fire's coming through very strong. And I was saying somebody who has a lot of energy. So, you might be somebody who can, just work with energies. You can feel energies when cosmic energies come in, when you're getting downloads from spirit. It's like you are a master of energy. You can change places, you can energies, like, or you can change people's feelings, you can change people's moods, because you know how to transfer energy. It's like your antennas are like widely tuned, highly tuned to spirit and to cosmic energy. Okay, so you can transmute, transfer, or withhold certain energies that you choose to. So you're just like a little powerhouse. So a lot of sun energy, fifth house energy, Leo, Aries energy is coming through, as well as Libra and Earth energy. So you might have a lot of different elements in your chart. Okay. All right. So you're just like this little ball of energy of fire that's just ready to take off. Okay. It's like you've went through a massive transformation, and it's like you know who you are, and you're just taking a hold of this energy, and you are manifesting like your deepest desires. For real. You're just getting it. You're very rooted, you're very stable, you're very balanced. And I think that the further you go into this progression of your awakening, you're going to find out the more headstrong you are, with good intentions, of course, will set your abilities for more, for your natural abilities, your gifts to get more powerful. Okay, next we have the ruby star. Again, more fire flow, and I embody my authentic and sensual essence. So with this, when they come underneath this energy, like you can flow with the universal cosmic energy. Okay, so you're definitely able to work with all the ethers, water, fire, and air. Okay, water, fire, earth, and air. You're able to manifest whatever it is that you feel you need to or want to manifest. Okay, so you're very and flow with the cosmic energies. Next, we have align your actions with your intentions. And that's exactly what you do. Like you have this ability, like this eye, like laser focus energy that you're able to whatever it is you want, set your sights on. It's like you have your own bifocals and like blinders on your eyes. And when you see something you want, you go after it. When you like, you have this like idea in the air, and that you bring it down and you plant into this earthly plane. Okay, it's like you see and feel all this energy, then you balance it, you root it. Okay, and then you have the strength and you have the focus to make your intentions, your actions. So like I said, you're a powerful manifester. So I'd have to say in major arcana and the tarot, you'd be the magician. Okay, next, we have beauty. Oh, look at you. So you're a very attractive person. And even if you don't think so, your like charm is like fire. You're a really like charming person. Okay. So for all you guys out there, I'm particularly reading for a guy. I have a really, really strong guy energy, masculine energy coming in. I don't know, kind of around age 24. But nonetheless, this is a general reading, but for I'm reading for a bunch of you, and also all of you. There in this group of pile one. You guys are beautiful, like whether physically or internally, it doesn't matter, because you know somebody can be beautiful on the outside but have it like a shitty personality, and it doesn't make them pretty. This is talking about how charming you are. You're very magnetic, you're wise, you're very brilliant. I'm picking up a lot of brilliantness, like a lot of intelligence, and that you're reserved, like you pause and you don't like act out, like you sit back and you think about things before you actually taking a step, like you are in control of your emotions. I wouldn't be surprised if the King of Cups pulls up when we do the tarot. But you're just a beautiful person. Your mind is fabulous. You're charming. You're sexy, and you do have an appeal, as a beautiful physical appeal that others are attracted to. And so you're a well thought. You're a well sought out person, okay? And now that you are stepping in more to your spirituality and you're gaining all of these gifts, whew, like you're gonna have to like tell people to take a number for real. If you're single, not for long. Like I see you like really um turning the heads of other people's. However, you're gonna be so in tune with yourself, and you're not going to really want to explore those avenues of just of yet. You want to go internally and fall in love with yourself, your new self, because you're going through a major transformation, and you're going to want to fall in love with yourself again, because when you transform, it's like the old dies and the new rises, and it's like you get to know yourself again. And it was always there, but it was dormant, and spirit is now waking the back up, your truth back up to and help you remember who you really are. But if you didn't know, you're hot. Okay, all right, we'll just get that out of there. So knowledge. Okay, so this, your other power is by doing your research. Okay, like you're someone who like calls the bullshit on human myths, and you look into um whatever your soul is calling. Okay, and you get a lot of knowledge. So you also may be doing some book divination, or a lot of writing, automatic writing. There's just some type of this is the oracle of the ancients, and their powers, and they're saying that there's a lot of information that you can find in books that will help develop your skills and abilities for your gifts. Okay, that can be made tangible from reading. You can make it in the physical. Okay, and spirit's going to work with you on these gifts. They're telling me right now, they're going to work with you on these gifts, like with your hands, with divinations, whatever it is, how you put them in effect. But first, they're saying that there's a lot of book knowledge in here, but you have the gift of able to find it is what you need to find and retain that knowledge, okay? And it may like, yeah, well, people, that's easy. People can do that. No, 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 people cannot. That is not easy for people to find what they're looking for, read it, understand it, and then have it manifest in their body, their mind, and their soul. That like don't think that it's easy. This is a gift that you've been blessed with. So they're saying use this wisely, and spirit's going to guide you to the book knowledge that you need at this time. Okay, next, spring. Look, watchtower of the east. Okay, so you're somebody who loves the springtime, but the spring is a very big time for you and your soul's development. There has maybe your transformation has started in this spring, and it's now coming into winter. So it's like, um, you're starting to see the timeline of all your manifestations, how far you have come spiritually, how far you have come. Growing your spiritual growth, your lessons in life. Okay, so there might be like 6 months ago, you might be a whole different person by now. And Spirit saying, take a look back and realize who you used to be and who you are now, and how much more knowledge you have, and how more sturdy and stable you are within yourself. Okay. And then always remember spring of the time of a transformation for you. So, spring is a big time for you to be acknowledged. Okay. Like there's always something significant about springtime for you. And then last we had, not last, sorry, we had the cosmic rainbow. Look for the pot of gold, accept joy. So Spirit saying, good job on your transformation, and that it wasn't that bad, and it's going to get better and better and better, and to just always look for the pot of gold. And remember, you got two things here is talking about gold. It says all that you touch turns to gold. Okay. So they're saying that you've got your powers are going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, but spirit needs you to believe in that. Okay. You're the magician right here. Magicians have to believe in themselves to make it come real. Okay. The cosmic rainbow is looking over for you. So it's like, just remember that at the end of a storm, the sun comes and it hits the flow of the healing waters and makes that nice rainbow to remind you that there are higher powers looking out for you. Okay. So just accept your gifts, accept this joy, and don't look to everybody else. Be like, well, I wonder what he's thinking. I wonder what she's thinking. It doesn't matter. You were blessed with these gifts. Take your birthright and have fun with it. Don't worry about anything. Okay. And next we have he or she who stands resolute, implacable, determined. So that's what I'm getting. I'm getting this fire energy, okay? This energy that takes control. Like I said, you're somebody who's very balanced and very rooted, okay? And that you don't take no for an answer. Like you are the fire that other people are trying to put out. And spirit's like, no, I am fire. You don't put out fire. You know what I'm saying? You watch it burn, and you're just like, yeah, that's right. Watch me burn. So you just go on with your bad self. You hold a lot of power, and Spirit says, don't forget that. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. You deserve it. Okay, then we have birth and expansion, Lyra past. Okay, so this is from our galactic family heritage, and this is talking about how when we are birthed, we are here on this earth plane to learn how humans you know, uh, live and evolve on this planet. And if you are confused because you're just now coming into all of this and you haven't really understood how does this happen? Why does this happen? Why was I just somebody not like this before and now I'm like I am the way I am now? And that's spirit saying it's because we evolve as humans. We have birth and expansion, okay? This is the way that humanity and other galactic celestial beings have evolved throughout the period of time. You are birthed, you grow, okay? It's just like a baby. A baby doesn't know how to eat, and then of course he knows how to eat down the road. He even knows how to make the food, he knows how to serve the food, and he knows how to be like the gourmet chef. It's called baby steps to evolution. And you were birthed and now you are expansion. You are not a baby anymore, is what spirit is saying. You are not a baby anymore. Congratulations. You have transformed. You have so many personal powers. It's unbelievable that, but they are in the first stages, and that you are going to get better and better and better, and believe in yourself, and that it is owed to you. Okay. So, use that fire that you got, use that charm, and nobody can put you in a box. Remember that. All right. So let's just go ahead and pull some tarot and see what else the tarot has to say. All right. Remember I said about transformation. Pile one was my transformation pile. And look at that. Death comes out. The rebirth transformation. Like I said, this phoenix right here is the representation from birth to expansion. Okay. This phoenix, okay, rises from the ashes and is reborn. Okay. And that is what the transformation that I'm talking about is. You have been reborn from one consciousness to a new consciousness. Okay, for one level of spiritual understanding to a higher level of spiritual understanding. Okay, so divine intelligence is coming in and just evolving you, working with you. Okay, so that's what's going on, and it's just going to get stronger from here on out. But man, what did I say? This pile was my transformation pile. The first major arcana, the first card that came out of tarot was a major arcana about transformation. Beautiful. Okay, what else do we have? Okay. Oh, this card wants to come out. Look at that. King of Wands. Talking about that fire. Man, you are fire. I'm pretty sure, like, I think you have a lot of these earth, air, water, and fire elements. I don't think so much water, but you definitely have a lot of earth and fire in your chart. But King of Wands, man, he's passionate. He's determined. He is like he a life force, okay, of the sun energy. Very creative. He makes things happen. Okay, he takes charge. So this leadership is the qualities that you have inside of you. So you've been somebody sitting on the outskirts, and now you're in town lighting up your trails. You're a trailblazer, like you're getting it. So you're very powerful here. A lot of sun force, a lot of fire energy coming through. King of Wands, yeah, he's very multi-talented, very multi-talented. He's a leader. He puts his passions into effect. All right, Spirit, what else can we have here? Okay. Next, we have the Four of Swords. So this is something you have really been wanting. Spirit has like said, you know, they know what's in your heart, your mind. They also know the true power that lies within you that you don't. And this is a prayer being answered, or just your time, spirit's blessing you now. Okay, but this is somebody who really goes into meditative state, into prayer, and really puts it out there what they want. And that's another power that you have. Your thoughts are extremely powerful at this time. Be careful what you think and what you say, because that's energy, and everything around us is energy, and it manifests. Okay, so the Four of Swords talks about um you taking time to retreat, go out there and be rooted, so that you can distort all negative energies and think positive, because when you think positive, that's when things start to happen. That's when your powers really start to unfold for you. Okay, so Spirit is saying, be careful of your thoughts, because your thoughts have power. Okay, and that's one of the main reasons why you're so powerful, if you haven't realized that, because the magician's thoughts are very powerful. They come into reality. All right, and then last but not least, Four of Cups. So this is Spirit reminding you of who you are. Okay, and he's Spirit has got another cup for you, another blessing, another spiritual development. And they're also saying that sometimes we go through what we call the spiritual narcolepsy. Um, and this is Spirit just waking you back up and bringing you into your full potential, making you aware of your potential, I'm sorry, and just reminding you that there's so much more to life, there's so much more to you, and to be joyful and to be thankful for them waking you back up to your full potential. Because unfortunately, there's so many things and people out there who don't want to see other people succeed or don't believe in their powers, so they try to um, submerge them underneath the carpet, and no, and Spirit's like, no, you are meant to shine right underneath springtime and the rainbow. Like, you are somebody meant to shine, okay? And they want to remind you of that. So pile number one, this is all I'm seeing. Wow, you've got a lot of life force energy, a lot of fire, a lot of determination. You're very powerful. You are my magician of the pile, for real, because you have a powerful mind, and don't forget that, okay? All right, so I will see you sometime in one of my next readings. Until then, take care. Bye. Hi, pile number two. So if you guys have chosen the charm, the hourglass, the sands of time, this charm talks about past lives, and through this life, all of the experiences combined together that made you these superpowers, okay? Your natural gifts, talents, abilities, we're going to talk about. But through this symbolism right here, talks about everything you have experienced in past lives and in this life has brought you these abilities today, where you stand spiritually strong today with your supernatural talents and gifts. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into that. So I'm going to go ahead and put your oracle cards that describe the gifts a little bit more in detail over here. They were not looked at. We shuffled and picked them out, me and Spirit. And these two cards are going to talk more about your gifts and talents. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull this one. So, nurturer. Okay, so a life changing gift is the influence of a nurturing woman that provides love, support, protection, encouragement to teach others to grow and to develop. So, wise, wisdom. So, throughout all of your, life experiences through past life and in this life, you have brought over and gained a lot of nurturing, protective qualities because you are wise. You have a lot of intelligence and wisdom through a lot of experiences. Um, I'm hearing a lot of people learn to gain these protective, um, talents through um, your difficulties, you not being nurtured, you not being given everything you needed to. So you have thick skin. You're a thick skin type of person, and your powers are somebody who likes to protect people and situations. Um, because you can, because you have stormed the weather, weathered the storm. You have learned how to develop these qualities that can save and prevent things from happening to other people. And on another note, you are a healer. You somebody who doesn't like evil, who doesn't like the dark. You hold space. You hold space for light. So you are a light worker for other people. These are my healers. My mystics, my people who see the better good in things, okay? And you are a very strong-willed individual who knows how to protect the young and the naive and the underdeveloped spiritual people. Okay, so you're an older soul, and that would make sense with the charm that you chose because you're not it's not your first trip, let's just say. You're a more developed soul through who has transcended um, knowledge and wisdom through time here on planet Earth. You also may have a love for Mother Gaia, and you protect Mother the Earth as well. Okay, so you're just like a nurturer, and I don't want people to think that that is not a superpower. Because if it was, this world wouldn't be in the chaos and the poverty and the destruction evil that it is. Okay, so we need more people like you to step up. So you are a blessing to this world, you are a blessing to us. You help nurture and love and give back what has been taken from humanity so that we could evolve. Okay, so your special gifts and talents is love and wisdom, and to teach the underdeveloped and the young. You are somebody that is a protector. Okay, a nurturer is a protector and somebody of the light, somebody who works with the light, holds the light, and is a healer. You might be a nurse, you might be somebody that works in a medical field. It doesn't matter. Spirituality can work in every field. Um, as far as nurturing anything and everybody. So the influence you have on people is superb, is like grand. It's life changing, and this is not something to be taken lightly, because not everybody has, this mother loving and healing energy that you possess. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of trials and tribulations that you went through in life. You've had to learn to develop yourself. That's why you have thick skin. You weren't necessarily shown the ropes. You learned through this isn't saying like, okay, what I'm picking up is that, like, in your past lives and in your past on this life has not necessarily been um nurturing and warming and protective for you. You've had to learn to, you know, gather your armor for your protectiveness for you, and now you know how to give it back to others, and you know what it's like to go through that. You see um the hurt and the pain that everybody else is going through, and you just feel propelled to just take them under your wing. That is the wisdom and the strength of your nature, is this massive loving healing energy, okay, that the world needs more of. Okay, so that doesn't stop there. There are many, many, many more wonderful qualities and natural gifts and abilities, supernatural and, earthly bound, that we're going to discover here. But this is a you are an absolute wonderful healer. Okay, and the world gives you magnitude of thanks and gratitude. So let's see what else we have. Apples. To taste, one must swallow it whole, and beneath the satin flames hides drowning waters. Wow, look, you bit the poison apple. That's what I was saying, is that you've experienced life in the way that you feel propelled to protect people from. You don't want people to feel that there's no hope, there's no love or healing in this world. Okay, so you have what it takes through your own rotten apples that came across your path. Like, you know how to bust out golden apples. You know what I mean? You can transmute rotten apples to gold apples because you are the golden apple. Okay, so this is just clarifying what I just said, is that you have already tasted the bitterness of life, and you give life back its sweetness. Okay, that's my nurturer for you. All right, let's see what else we have here. Look, prosperity. Look at your soul. Like, you're just so connected You know, like, you know how to love, you know how to connect, you know how to fight the darkness, you know, and you know what's good, what's right and wrong in this world. So you're just a really fierce, strong leader, okay, that brings a lot of prosperous, um, you know, healing and love and light to this world by being divinely connected. So you're just a pure, innocent, good soul that is here to transmute a lot of negative energy and heal this world and planet and everything in it. Next, illusion, hydromancy. Okay, so the water skyring is kind of like, you see how you see a reflection, you see the other side of illusion. You can see through it. And you're here, like I said, to transmute negative, bad energies through your healing. Because you know a bad apple from a bad, you know, from a good apple. You just know a bad apple when you see one. Okay. So another one of your superpowers is that you can smell a liar like 50 miles away. You can feel negative energies. Your vibration is like, your intuition is on fire. Your intuition is highly strong. And so I highly suggest you trust your intuition because you have it. And if anybody ever tries to steer you from that gut feeling that you have, don't do it, because you have the gift to trust your intuition and your intuition be right every single time. Okay. So nobody can lie to you. You can't lie to yourself because it's going to hit you in your gut. And even if you go against your gut, you're like, I knew better. I knew not to do that. You know? So it's like, even you see the bullshit with yourself is along with everybody else. So, you know, a lot of people get hurt because they can't suspect when somebody's lying or deceiving them. Okay, like, you'll call a narcissist out flat out. Like, you don't put up with that. You're somebody who has boundaries. You know, and you know, from time to time you'll slip, but for the most part, like, you know, boundaries. Like, you have thick skin. Your past experience from your past life, you know, from your from your life here has gained you so much wisdom. You're wise beyond your years. You're wise. And if you've always wondered why you are the way you are, because past life is coming through this reading very strong, that you have developed those skills. Okay, so your soul is old. It's been here before. It knows what's up. You have weathered a lot of storms, and you're like the sun. You are shining out from the sun, and you're protecting and healing everything in its path. Okay, nobody can lie to you. You're just like um this big human lie detector. Okay, and you're going to help protect other people from narcissistic activities. Okay, you're just one tough cookie is what I'm picking up on. Next, the bear. Oh my gosh, I listen, I am so mad at myself right now because I have this, we have this, me and readers, we have this like, um, you know, rule with the universe that whatever's on our mind, we must say, because if we don't, it gets us every time. I swear to you, pile number two, I was going to talk about bear energy. Oh, and it came out. Okay, lesson learned. I'm sorry, universe, but check it. Healing. Bear spirit. Oh my God. Pile number two. I'm so mad at myself. I swear, I said, I am getting big time bear energy from pile number two. And look, healing. You're this protective mama bear. That's what I was trying to explain. Yes, you are this protective mama bear, or papa bear. Mama bear or papa bear, okay? And you protect cubs all throughout the nation. It doesn't matter what. You protect innocent souls. You speak up. You are the voice when somebody can't find their voice, okay? You know, and it's like, you're just this thick skin, don't f with me type energy. And but you don't use it to you're very humble about it, and you're wise leader. You protect people, um because you know the connections that you have with the divine. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bad apples are bad apples, you know, and you're that golden apple. You're that nurturer. you know? And this spirit's only confirming it with this bear energy that I was so picking up on that I didn't say. But I swear, I was like, this energy is like a mama papa bear type energy that just protects and loves, you know, everything because of what it's been through, from this life, like I said, and past lives, you know. And you're just like this big human lie detector. You can see through narcissistic energies and lies, deceptions. Next, we have banishment, hex. Okay. Yeah. So, man, that's another thing. The past life or this life, all the experiences combined that make you who you are, why your soul is so strong and protective, is because you've been abandoned, you know, in your life in so many areas that you had to find your own grounding once again, and that rebuilt you back up to who you are. And you are watching other people being abandoned, whether you know it's in love and family, and somebody not being there for them, whatever it is, you know the power behind being like hexed, from bad people. So this is why it's coming right underneath this bear protect, this energy, because like you know what it's like, and you are a protector of people, bad energies on other people. You don't like that. You do not like that, and you're that first person to stand up and nip it in the bud. Okay. Wow, I wouldn't want to fight you, that's for sure. Okay. And then we have, look at this. The spiritual warrior. Show you are a wise leader. Command the universe. Look, that's you, like this lion protecting this lamb, okay? And this unicorn is like blessing you. This is like this magic that you have protecting you, okay? This connection that you have with the divine, because you are so spiritually strong in yourself, you protect other people. You're like this spiritual warrior. So your gifts are here to protect, um, and guard. You're like a guardian, whether you know that or not. All the right things you do, all the beautiful things that you do that you think is just whatever. No, it means something. It means that it just means so much more than what you give yourself credit for. All of these nurturing things you do for yourself, for other people, you stand up for what's right. You're the voice when somebody doesn't have one. You're like this person that they go to advice for. Listen, the universe does not, nothing goes unrecognized, okay? They see everything they're doing. I mean, you're doing, and everybody else, and there nothing goes unnoticed, okay? All of your past efforts have been noticed, and they're just saying you're a badass healer, and that you are just a badass, and that, they know you've had some troubling times, but that's what made you stronger, and look what you can do now. There's so much protective energy coming from you, from other people, because you know what it's like to feel abandoned. You're just like this fierce energy. Next, we have she who is present, now awareness and acceptance. So you're somebody who knows the saying of it is what it is, okay? And you move on, okay? Taking your own discernment, your own sovereignty, and you are present in every situation with who you are and what you are, and you learn to cope and deal with, any type of illusions or past wrongs, and you transmute it, you accept it, you're aware, and you're in the now of how to move forward. Okay, like I said, you're wise. The chakra that you're working with is faith, hope, support, miracles, and spirituality. Right underneath the spiritual warrior, look at that. You have a lot of faith. You have a lot of faith. And like I said, you're very strong. I picked up on that with the prosperity card, that you are very connected to the divine. And like I said, with the unicorn, like that's your power. That's the divine sending you all of this power to keep going, to be strong when you don't feel like being strong. You're very connected, okay? And your faith is what's getting you there, is what's making you, is holding you tight through everything that's going on. And you being a healer, we need you more now than anything, okay? Because this world needs healers left and right, and north, east, south, and west. And there's so many of the true healers there, okay? So whenever you feel compelled to step up and be there for somebody, whether somebody says or not, follow your intuition. That's spirit nudging you, because they need you to step in. They need you to step in and take care of that situation. Okay, hold your faith, because faith is holding you. Next, we have the priestess. I am an embodiment of the divine feminine. See that? Wow. Like I said, you are somebody very in tune with spirituality, faithfulness, divine intelligence, God, angels. You are very in tune, and you feel this loving peace. You know how to transmute negative energy with faith and divine consciousness. Okay. And the more you have faith, the more you believe, the more things are going to protect you. Wow. Then we have ask for help. It doesn't make you weak. So, you know, that's one thing about this is a self-care card, okay? And as a healer, you need time for yourself. You need time for yourself to, you know, take care of yourself, because your energy, you're giving it all away to and dispersing it to everybody who needs care and who needs your energy. So therefore you're going to be, taken back. And sometimes we integrate these energies with ourselves that wear us out, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes we get a little bit lost, confused, you know, depending on what we're going through out there and the magnitude of it, it really seems to get us down. And you feel like you're the one who has to be strong, and spirit's like, no, you know, make time for yourself. Ask me to guide the way. Don't feel like all the weight of the world is on your shoulders to bear when you have me. God says, connect with your spiritual team, connect with me, and we will show you the way. We will give you information that you need to keep moving forward. And also take care of your body, take care of your mind, take time to meditate, take time to get massages, to have nights out with your girlfriends or your boyfriends. Like, take time, take care of you too. Healers forget that they need to be taking care of themselves as well. And then we have open contact, the Pleiades, the Pleiadians. Look at that. That's exactly what I was saying. They say, call out on me, okay? Because I will be here to, spirit in you to hold you, okay? Because the fight, you can't, a warrior just can't be in fighting without, uh, in battle without replenishing his own needs. And spirit saying, look, you got open contact. Boom. Use this open contact. Use your faith. Look at this. Look at this. If that is not a heap of open contact, I don't know what is. These are all different oracle decks. They're saying they are with you. They are holding you tight. You have a strong mission. You are here to heal others and to heal the planet. Your spiritual mission is intense, but you were chosen because you have tough skin. You have the leadership qualities. You have the knowledge, the wisdom to move forward, and you have divine connections. Okay, open contact. Remember, you're that bear spirit fighting all these negative energies. Okay, but you're a spiritual warrior. You are the spiritual warrior. So remember to call on your spiritual team. You have open contact to replenish. Okay, let's go ahead and look a little bit further with your tarot. All right, spirit, what else can you give us? pile number 2, the natural healer, Mama Bear, Papa Bear. Oh my gosh. Yeah, tough skin, tough cookies, I'm telling you. What do we have, Spirit? Thank you. All right, first count out, 10 of Wands. Look at that, the weight of the world. Look at the bear. You got another bear. Oh my gosh, what did I tell you? Listen, I don't know if you believe me, but I swear, I was like, man, I'm getting bear spirit here. And then it popped up and I didn't say it, but look, here's another bear. I'm telling you, you can take a lot of heat. You can take a lot of weight, but you've got to replenish, okay? Spirit is coming through strong. Be like, your superpower is, boy, you can handle a lot of shish, you know, but, put down what doesn't serve you. And another message coming through is, as being a healer, you want to try to be there for everybody and everything, but you know, be there for yourself as well. And not everybody's going to take the help, so don't, you know, pick and choose your battles wisely is what they're saying. I know you don't want to leave everybody out, but pick your battles wisely, okay? But you're somebody who feels the weight of the world on their shoulders, you know, and you being a spiritual warrior, you know, with this faith that's really abundant for you. Just go easy, because, you know, you're no good to yourself if you don't take care of yourself, okay? And if your cup's not full, you can't fill everybody else's cup, is what it's saying. Right, Spirit, thank you. What else do we have? All right, 8 of Wands. Okay. So we have some fast energy coming in. All right. So message from Spirit. Something moving very quickly. So Spirit is saying that, wow, okay, I see what's going on. You have a lot of, you're busy, like you've got a lot of work, a lot of stress, a lot of things coming in really quickly, like this needs done, that needs done, this person needs taken care of, and that person needs taken care of. So there's just a lot of energy moving around you. Okay, so it's kind of like, take care of yourself, ask for advice if you are stuck in a situation. Call on your, okay, Spirit is saying, all right, call on Spirit to fulfill you. Call on God to fulfill you for the information that you need to move forward. Because these two energies together is saying there's like a lot. Your plate is full. You got a lot going on. And you're like, do I have all this information that I need to disperse to everybody? And Spirit's like, connect with me. I will give you advice. I will help you through it. Because sometimes we tend to forget to ask them, and we think we have all the answers, and then we kind of get at like a crossroads, like two of swords, you know, and we can't move forward. We feel stuck, we feel stressed and all that. So call on Spirit. Okay, that's really, really high here. And you have a high priestess, meaning you are connected. Oh, look, the Empress right underneath the nurturer and the spiritual warrior. You give life, you give fertility, you give abundance. You are like the nurturer. The Empress gives life to all. She is the mother. She is the protector, the lover. She gives birth to all inspirations in life, and she is a very, very wise leader. Wow. Right underneath the priestess, the spiritual warrior, and the nurturer. You are very powerful. Last, we have the Two of Wands. Okay, so remember, the Two of Wands, two ways to go. All right. And I'm an intuition. I read cards with my intuition, and you know, this is saying To me, what this is saying to me is like, follow your intuition. Okay, waiting for your ships to come in. That's like waiting for the intuition. When you need to know what the right thing is to do, follow your intuition. That'll always see past the illusions because you have open contact. Okay, I think that you are a very wise leader that has all the answers pretty much, but remember, who's up to bat for you is spirit, and that's where you get all of your power, is from the divine. And when you're at a crossroad or you don't know which way to go, um, trust your intuition. This card came out as intuition to me. It's really, really wanting to talk about trusting your intuition. Um, so all right, let's get one more. Okay, thank you, Spirit. And we have the Eight of Cups. Look at that. Walking away from banishment. This is incredible. It's right next to Hex and Banishment, a very nasty card. And Eight of Cups is like walking away because it sees better. Okay, you know how to do that, and it comes right underneath the protective bear, the healing. You know how to walk away from situations that don't serve you or anybody else, and you are the voice of everybody else. Okay, because you have a way of showing people how to connect to their own superpower. Okay, you lead by example, and I want you to know that people look up to you even when they don't say that. You are like a role model. Okay, because you have the power to protect yourself and other people. So, you know, don't forget how powerful your healing qualities are, and that they're called for at this time, because you are this protector of humanity and of Mother Earth that Spirit has blessed you with. Okay. All right. That's all I'm seeing for pile number 2. I wish you guys so much healing, love, and light, and I'll see you next video. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose the cross, this symbolizes for this reading the gifts and talents um, that you possess have come from Christ consciousness, from Jesus and from God, that have blessed you with these special gifts and talents for your life and for the world. Okay, this is coming into Christ consciousness. This is a symbol of the gifts that God has blessed you with. I mean, we all are blessed from God and stuff, but this particular is, you finding Christ consciousness, you coming into your own sovereignty and discernment, and God had literally extra blessed you. And if you're wondering where these powers are coming from, this is where this is coming from. Okay, and in these cards we're going to discuss what these blessings is coming your way, or that he blessed you with. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. I pre-shuffled you and picked out these oracle cards. They were not looked at, so we're going to put them to the side. We'll look at them just a few minutes. But these 2 cards right here are going to talk about the powers, the blessings, the supernatural abilities that you have been blessed with. Okay. Number 1 is the Illuminator. Okay. You radiate energy that lights up any room with great power to heal those around you and crack their hearts wide open. This gift can make people run from your light. Okay. Um, so you stand firm in your beliefs, and you have heard the supernatural talk to you, guide you, and show you, and what God has shown you. And you're somebody who can illuminate the truth and the darkness. And the truth scares people, but you are somebody who God has chosen, because you are somebody very fierce and confident in your belief. You have claimed your sovereignty. You have claimed who and what you are, and where this great life and this great consciousness of yours came from. And God needs a fierce leader to show love and light to this world, and you are somebody who's going to illuminate the truth. So you are a truth seeker, a truth setter. You are a trailblazer with the truth. And that's why, you know, this Christ consciousness is coming in very strong for you, because he's given you special powers to trailblaze through this world, just kind of setting myths, truth, setting these myths that aren't true, um, corrected. You are correcting. You are, changing timelines. Okay. You are going to be one who speaks up when nobody else speaks. And you are going to be the one who starts spreading the truth. So you are an illuminator. You see past all, falsities, and you bring truth into this world. It's a very powerful card, because you're very, um, he's also saying that, like, throughout your past, throughout all of your uh, adolescence, you've learned so much, and you're going to help people through all of their adolescence, and he needs somebody who can speak up on that to help people through life and what they're doing wrong and how they can do it right. Kind of like somebody who stands up in a crowd and speaks. It's like you have been giving the voice, and the acknowledgement, the wisdom to speak up and be a speaker, a public speaker, somebody who can write a book, somebody who takes control, who shines light in the darkness. Um, so it's bold and fierce energy, and somebody who can, just change the tracks on the railway. It's like it's like the dominoes have already fallen, and they weren't falling in a good direction, but you are that domino, okay, in the midst of all those dominoes that can change the tracks and go for, safety. Okay. You're that illuminator. So it's like, that's the power you have to stand up against all odds. Okay. That's powerful, because all these dominoes are following, but there's so many followers. They need that one that will stand up and change the tracks. Okay. And that's you. And he's given you that power. Even though if you haven't found that power, you have that. And he has put you through so many trials and tribulations in adolescence, and sometimes you're like, oh, what the hell, man? Well, pay attention to that, because those are the things that are making you who you are today, so that you can speak up for people who are going through that, or who are headed the wrong way. You'd be like, nope, you better change your tracks, and sometimes you'll change them for them. You're just one who takes charge, who speaks up, who stands firm. And so, you know, God needs a lot of people like that in this lifetime to stand up. So that's powerful right there. So let's go ahead and go a little bit deeper into this. And then we have All Hallows Eve. Call upon the voices that stir your senses throughout the night. Cast an unforgiven howl as you stomp your might through the ground. Wow. See, voices. You know what's right and you know what's wrong. Like, you know how to stand up your senses. You can sense things out and then voice your opinion. Okay. So you're the trailblazer, you're the illuminator. Okay. And a lot of people need inspirational people like that who stand up, and voice your opinion. that's correct, because you have been taught, like God is saying that he put you through everything he put you through to make you stand out, to be a leader, okay, to know right from wrong, okay. You're like the railroad man who switches the tracks, that one domino, okay, that changes the direction for other people. You're that voice, to be, to be heard, okay. Your voice is powerful. I'm hearing you have a very powerful voice. Use it. Use your discernment. Claim your sovereignty. Look, guardians of the land, protection. Wow. So again, you're this protector, okay, because you illuminate falsities of this world, and that protects people. That's why he needs people to say, no, don't do this, go, or don't go that way, go this way, because you speak from your own discernment. And how did you get discernment? Because God put you through all of these things to toughen you up for battle. You are one of his soldiers. You're the illuminator. Okay? You're a guardian of the land. You protect. Those horns grew very sharp through all of your adolescence. Use them. Okay? Don't abuse them. Don't abuse your power, but use your power, is what he's saying. Cosmic Pearl. Expand your psychic gift. Open the gate to angelic realms. So use your connection to the higher, like, okay, so you were somebody, the angels are coming in stronger now, you were somebody who had a lot of protection from your angels and from the spiritual realm. Oh, look, I didn't even notice that. Look, boom, your angels are saying you had a lot of protection, okay, through all of your life lessons, which was fated for you, okay? Which was fated for you to get you to your destiny, okay? But you had a lot of help from the angelic realm, from the spiritual realm. God, sent a lot of protection from you because he knew that we all need protection, but you had a lot of protection because of your destiny, to who you were, to who you were going to be. It took a lot of adolescence. You probably were like, you did everything you could possibly do, right? I mean, you had a blast, right? But you also had a lot of lessons to learn. But that was all fated for you to come into your power. Okay, you were protected. Now you are the protector. Okay, so you are somebody who needs to connect with their angels, okay, and and pump up on advice and just stay connected, okay, because they will protect you as you go on as well, okay. But again, it's coming through strong that you've learned the power of spirit protecting you, because you're like, how did I get through all this and to be who I am now? And you're like, it's like, within your soul that you are connected and protected by a higher intelligence, okay, angels and God. So you're somebody who can stand up in your own truth right now and use your voice to protect others. You were protected, and now you're the protector. She who surprises, he or she who surprises, surprise, discovery, and revelation. Wow. So it's like you are somebody that they never expected to come out the way you came out, because you were probably just, a train wreck. You know what I mean? Always getting in trouble, having fun, doing this, doing that. And now you're just this really sovereign, wise being. And people are like, well, say, what? Like, huh? Like, how did that happen? So you surprise, because you just, you're having a revelation, and you're putting all of the pieces together, and you're just like, wow, I've discovered why I went through all of that. I discovered my angels were protecting me through all that. I've discovered a higher realm. I've discovered my calling. I've discovered God. I'm a Gnosian. Like, a Gnosis came to my life. Like, God's wisdom came to me face to face. Like, you have awakened, and you're surprised. And not only are you surprised of who you've become, you are surprising other people, because that was your destiny. This is your destiny. Your superpower is to be an illuminator of God's power. Wow. Okay. Check it. Listen up. You are what God, you're like a chosen one, okay? Because he used your past to show off all his magnitude of miracles and abundance and power, okay? So it was always fated for you to go through the things that you went through to get to your destiny. That's why you were super protected. I'm getting you were super protected by angels because now you are one. Now you are the protector because you are having a revelation. You are having a discovery of why you went through all the things that you did. It's like the catalyst. What you went through back then is the catalyst of who you are now. And God is showing off. He's using you as the illuminator to show his love and compassion and power for the world. So that's why you are surprised. But not only that, everybody else is surprised. So listen, you are going to like make a lot of people think. You're going to illuminate a lot of truth of who God is in this world and what powers he can do for other people. If he can change your life, he can change everybody else's lives, and they're going to see the power of that through you. You are the illuminator, and you make people run from your light. That's kind of, it was kind of like, what? Wait, what does that mean? Think about it. You have so much truth in you and so much light now, it scares people, but in a good way, okay? Because you're the illuminator. God chose you. Wow. So you're one of my chosen. Pile number 3, you're one of my chosen, okay? Look at that. Witch, healer. You are the healer. You're the guardians of the land, of the humanity, okay? You are a healer because you have healed your life and now you know how to heal other people's life. That's why your past was the way that it was, so that your future, so that you can see who you are, what your destiny is, who you like, what your destiny is, who you're meant to be. Okay? So now that you've healed yourself, you can heal other people. Wow, what chakra are we using? Self expression. No way. Get out of here. Drop mic. I'm done. Bye bye. No, I'm just kidding. Listen, check it. I told you that you're going to be using your voice. Listen to self expression. No, I didn't look at the cards. We'd be here too long if I had to shuffle out all these oracle cards. I just pick them out and I put them in piles. But this is just showing you the power of God, the power of your angels. Okay, the higher intelligence that's with you. This is your confirmation, right smack dack here, whatever that meant. Right here, right here, right here. You are the voice. You are the illuminator. You are the vocalist, the individuality, inner voice, assertiveness, self-expression. You're the one, like I said, I heard public speaking, like raising your voice for the truth. You are the truth seeker. You are the illuminator. Okay? You're someone that God chose so he could show the power from transforming people. Okay? That the magic, the miracles are still alive, and they're going to see that through you because you're that person who surprises people. You're the person who gets surprises and shows surprises. And you are a gift. Okay? You are a gift. And it's like, I'm getting you have a clean slate. It's like everything you've done has now served its purpose. And now you know why things went wrong, things went bad, why you went bad, now you went good. It's like you have now found your center and you are now coming into your purpose and your true power of who you and what you are. You are an illuminator of the truth. God chose you to illuminate the truth to everybody else, okay? And that's why you need to use your self-expression, your story, your individuality. You need to show people how to be their own person, to claim their own sovereignty, to speak their own truth by you speaking yours. Wow. So if you've ever wondered why your past was the way that it was, this is why. Because it was your destiny. Okay, and you had to go through life that was fated for you to get to your destiny. Whew, powerful. All right. Confidence. Look at that. Wow. So right next to self-expression, we have confidence. You're confident now. You know who you are. You have your voice. You found your voice, pile number 3. You found your voice. You found your sovereignty. You found your discernment. You found your wisdom. You found your reason for being here. You found that your past was just a catalyst for your future. You are the illuminator. Be confident in that. And you're also more confident in God and angels, aren't you? Aren't you? Wow. Certainty. Wow, you just can't make this stuff up. Look at that. Confidence. You are certain now. What did I just tell you? You are certain of who you are now. That card speaks for itself. The visionary, awake. With an intuitive perspective, I see the bigger picture. All right, Spirit, you're just like hijacking my video, aren't you? They're just like literally hijacking my video. Yo, awake. Are you woke, yo? Because you are the visionary. You are awake now. I mean, Spirit, I love you. Listen, you are certain, you are confident, you are the illuminator, because you are the visionary. The self-expressive, the illuminator, the visionary, and the illuminator goes hand in hand. Because you're awake now. You are certain of who you are. You were certain of your past. You were given the power to be this voice of the miracles of grace, of God, of the higher power, divine intervention, divine transformation, divine consciousness, divine intelligence. Be that person to speak up and lead the other people. And like I said, they were showing me a train track, and you're the one that's going to shift it the other direction, okay? Because you have that vision of what's better for people going the wrong direction. You are that one domino that's going to change direction for everybody else for the betterment, okay? Because you are awake now. God has shown you so many things that you are certain and confident of who you are. You are awake now. My goodness. I'm just going to show you this again. You have a lot of connections with the divine. You are a divine being. Change one thing today. Start small. All right. Okay. Chop, chop. Chop, 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 chop. Meaning, get to work. You know who you are now. You know what you've gone through. You start changing your daily tasks to fit in your destiny. Okay. And don't worry about, well, what will this, whatever. God will take care of you. You are God's chosen. You commit your work to the Lord and to the divine intelligence, you will succeed. And this is saying right here, start planning your destiny into your everyday activity. Change one thing small today, okay? And baby steps will get you there. Okay? And then last but not least, we have devotion to service. Dun da da. You guys think I'm a liar? There's like, no way. You can't make this stuff up. Listen, no, I can't, but God can. But God can. Devotion to service. I just said, if you commit yourself to the Lord, you will succeed. Pleiades are present. Okay? The divine, the cosmic intelligence, the divine intelligence, all of the higher wisdom is here now working with you, supporting you, aiding you through to be that trailblazer, to be that illuminator of truth, of God, of Christ consciousness, new consciousness, 5D consciousness to people on this earthly 3D plane. Devote yourself to Christ because Christ is devoting himself to you. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Man. You know, if I were you, I'd feel a lot better about myself in the past, because I'm sure because I'm sure, like, in your past, you went through a ride, but you had to learn all of these lessons so that you could devote yourself to the Lord. Like, you had to learn the ways of human. You had to learn, like, you had to learn the ways of uh of human, and how, and so that God could step in, you know, and show you what you're doing wrong, so you can show other people what they're doing wrong, and then, and then put that Christ consciousness back into those people. Like, you are the catalyst, you are the illuminator. Devotion to service. Listen, you can't make that up. I'm getting strong starseed elementals here. Um, so we're gonna pull a couple extra cards, okay? But let's go ahead and pull some tarot. Oh wow. Flip, 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 flip. Yeah, I'm telling you, you just can't make that stuff up. That is crazy. I was just talking about, you devote yourself to the Lord, you will succeed. And then devotion to service popped up. Oh, okay. We had a lot of cards pop up here. The Magician. Look at you go, okay? You are illuminating. Look at that. The Magician has his hands wand up to heaven, okay? His wand up to heaven, saying, as above, so below. So mote it be. Let it be, okay? As above, so below, okay? That's you working with the angels and God. That is your devotion to service, manifesting, okay, the divine up in the ether, up in the divine, the heavens, into this earthly plane. Like, that's what a star seed does, like Christ consciousness. Like, you are somebody that is a multi-dimensional being who can pull all of these um, cosmic intelligence and heavenly intelligence down to the earthly plane. You're the magi. You can make stuff happen. Next, we've got the Three of Swords. Okay. So, like I was saying, back to your past, it's like you have had so much trials and tribulations and heartbreak, you didn't understand what was going on. Okay. That's why it comes right underneath this protection card. But you were protected through all that, because God knows that you had to go through this fated event to get you to your destiny. Okay. You had to go through this protective, I'm sorry, you had to go through all of these heartbreaks, okay, to understand in the future who you were. So in the past, you felt so much abandonment and hurt and pain, and why things didn't work out the way you thought they were. Okay. But now you understand, and now you know why you were always protected. Look, now we have the Knights of Cup. So after this Three of Swords, oh my gosh, the Knights of Cup, healing, the angels, the cosmic realm, bringing you a healing cup after you went through everything you went through to heal yourself. The angels are healing you, okay? So, because the past is the past is over, the past has been illuminated, why you went through what you are. The truths are out. The past has been illuminated to show you why you went through what you went through. And now the cosmic realms is coming in with a healing cup to transmute all those energies, because you're coming into more of an awareness, okay, of why things happened and who you are now. Unbelievable. The World. You have gone through a major completion. Look at this. You have now found your center. You are completed. You have gone through a major karmic lesson, a major awakening, a major understanding of who and what you are meant to do and be. Okay. And last, a Princess of Cups. You have this childlike energy that's full of wisdom. It's like you're always going to be this kid at heart, though. Okay. You're always going to be somebody full of fire, intelligence, love, compassion, vitality, imaginations. You're always going to be full of life. Okay. And you're going to carry this person that you used to be over to the new person. You're not going to learn, you're not going to, it's not that you're going to lose your personality or yourself. You're just going to be a new version of yourself. Okay. You're not, you know, and so you're, it's going to start making more sense to you as time goes on. Okay. Let me just pull a couple more, because I'm getting major starseed qualities here. Let me just pull a couple of starseed cards. All right, Spirit, can I have a few cards? Well, I haven't pulled this for any other pile because that wasn't the pile. That wasn't the qualities of the pile. Every pile has different qualities, but this is my starseed. This is my starseed pile by Christ consciousness. You know, major double mission, Christ consciousness and starseed mission. This is what I have coming up for you guys. A double mission. Okay. All right. So we have I remember, soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Oh my God. Guys, guys, ugh, you just can't make this stuff up. Listen, I said soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. You can't make this up. You guys, I was talking the whole time about the fated life to get you to your destiny, okay? Your destiny. This was your fated life. This is your destiny. Illuminate that. Be the illuminator. You are that illuminator. Wow. I remember, because your soul is starting to wake up. You're starting to remember that the divine plan, God's plan, you're the catalyst of the bad times to the good times, to the miracles of God, from people's like hardships to the catalyst of God's miracles. You are that person. The fated life versus the destiny life. That pile is like this thick, okay? There's 2 oracle decks in here, and I talked about that, and this is what you got. Next, we have a portal. Doors are opening, you decide, rewards, wild card. You're walking through a portal of new consciousness, of new understanding of who and what you are and what you're meant to do. Illuminate the truth. God chose you to do this. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. You're releasing any karmic debt that you have. You are setting the stage for new consciousness. You are unbinding bad spells, bad energy, bad ways of doing things. You are going to illuminate the truth, and you are part of the new consciousness coming in. You're going to help set people free and yourself. Earth pulsing, mother, pulse of the mother, slow down time and nature. Okay, so remember, ground yourself, find yourself through meditation and connecting with the higher realms and with Mother Nature. Okay, remember to stay rooted and go out in nature, and you'll get a lot of downloads from just being still. Okay, not to be busy all the time, but just being still, you'll get a lot of downloads and direction. Okay. Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. So, what I was saying, your past, it was life lessons. It was food for your soul. It was soul growth. Okay. So, I think we got a card on here about, oh no, that was the other pile, but it's saying to study, okay, and look at the bigger picture, and get all the information you can to help your career, okay, to be able to spread knowledge. And last but not least, we have karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. Okay, so you're now coming out of separation with your soul and back into unity. Okay, and that's what you're going to help do. You have a mission to help heal the planet by being not divided. Okay, this world is divided now, and God's plan is to unite all of conscious beings back together again. The polarities need to come back together, and you are going to be that one to help do that. Okay, and so karmic relationships will teach you a lot. Okay, um, about um, just life and soul growth. Okay, everybody in your life, whether it was good or bad, is considered a soul partner, because a soulmate, because they taught you something good and they taught you something bad, which taught you a lesson. Either way, it taught you something. Okay, that taught you something very important. And here you have it, my friend. You got a really, really strong soul now. You have been carried through the rough waters, and you had some massive healing. And this man up here is really, really counting on you to help heal humanity and be the protector now. Okay? And illuminate your truth and speak up. Okay, that's all I see for you, pile number 3. I will see you in my next upcoming videos. Love and light. Take care. Bye. Okay, hi, pile number 4. So if you guys chose this symbol of the crown, this symbolizes royalty, ancestor, bloodlines that were in this current life and in your past lives. Ancestry that goes back many, many years ago, that have basically embedded their consciousness within you. You carry a lot of gifts, a lot of knowledge through the bloodlines, a lot of ancestry. Hold on one second, sorry. Okay, sorry about that. I had a lot of company just walk through the door, and my door was open. Okay, so this is gifts inherited from your bloodlines and from your ancestors. It could be even your galactic family, higher consciousness. But yeah, so there could be some regalness in your family, some ancestors that have a lot of knowledge that's been passed down to you. So this is what this pile symbolizes. So let's go ahead and get into it. These are your oracle cards on the right that were shuffled, pre-shuffled, and not looked into. We will look into those in just a minute. These 2 cards are going to talk about your natural gifts and abilities that were passed down to you. Persuasive. You have the power of making people give to you and build deep connections, making it easy to get what it is you wish. Okay, so magnetism, somebody that is like clairsentience, clairaudience, like you just know things. You have this mystery about you that is just like this walking, talking stick of knowledge that everybody seems to listen to. You can persuade anybody into believing in you, because you are somebody that they trust. Okay, you have this embedded knowledge and wisdom that has been passed down from many generations, and you retain this knowledge. Like, you see how she's got this tribal makeup on? That's a symbolic of like ancestry. Okay, so through your ancestry lineage, you have been passed down a lot of higher consciousness, a lot of wisdom that a lot of people don't retain. And so people look to you for answers, people look to you for advice, people just have they just notice this strong sovereign being that you are, and that you hold a lot of knowledge and wisdom, and you're just like this mystery to people. Okay, because when you talk, people listen. When you walk into a room, people like perk up their heads and like, acknowledge your presence. Like, wherever you walk like you pay rent in that place. Like, you walk with so much power and confidence. And that's because your power um, comes from many, many ancestral um, lineages, like years. Okay. So the pep in your step is very powerful, and it's more powerful than a lot of other people. Like, your confidence just shines through. Like, you're this, like, people know you're an old soul when you walk in. Okay. So very intelligent, very smart, very depth. There's a lot of truth to your eyes. Your eyes have a lot of truth to them. People feel very comfortable. I cannot speak. People feel very comfortable around you because when you speak, they want to know what you're talking about, because the fact that you're so persuasive means that you're confident, and people that see confidence in people, is they're very attracted to that. Okay. So you have a lot of knowledge, because you have a lot of ancestors supporting you throughout your journey. Okay. Next, we have rebirth. There's death in all that awakens, for it isn't blissful nor painless. It's mighty rising, O flame resurrected. Okay, beautiful. So it's like this card is saying that you are having a lot of new consciousness come into your understanding. Um, it's like you're getting a download of all of these like little gifts and things that but it's new to you. Okay. So throughout your evolution, throughout your soul growth, here on this earthly plane, your soul lessons, um, as you go and complete a cycle of lessons, a new spring, a new winter, new seasons change. You're getting wiser and wiser, and you're having a lot of deaths, per se, spiritual deaths, because the old ways of you are dying and the new ways of you are rising. And with new each rise is new information coming through from your ancestors, okay, from past lives. Like, you're getting all of this new wisdom, this new understanding, little by little. From every cycle you go through, you're gaining more knowledge, you're gaining more wisdom, you're gaining more power, more supernatural abilities. Okay. And that comes from a lot of death and spiritual rebirths. Okay. So, and you're getting a lot of help from the ancestors. Okay. So that's where all this knowledge is coming through. Next, we have the sanctuary, Mystic Meadow. Okay. So, you know, um, you need a lot of solo time, okay, and your own sanctuary to connect to the higher realms and start downloading all this new consciousness and this information that they have available for you. Okay. And they're saying, go in nature, spend a lot of time with animals, and you will get a lot of information there too. So you have a lot of mystic qualities about yourself, like you're a lot of mystic going on, and they want you to pay attention to that. Okay. Listen to your heart, awaken psychic abilities, tune into the infinite. Exactly. They want you to listen to your mystic qualities. They want you to listen to what you feel is right, that you're experiencing through your psychic abilities and your intuition. Okay. Um, so going out in nature, the sanctuary, taking solo time to connect will develop and awaken these more psychic abilities that they have coming in for you. So what they're saying is there's going to be a lot more new consciousness coming in as they transfer consciousness over to you, as you go through each cycle, okay, of a new level, a new awakening of understanding. Okay. A lot of more rebirths. Okay. So, and for you to maintain all this information and grab it. They want you to spend time with yourself, trust in yourself, listen to your heart to awaken these psychic gifts and abilities that you have coming to you. Okay. Next, what chakra are you working with? The heart chakra. Oh my goodness. They want you to follow your heart. Oh, and look, 22. That has been a significant number of this number right here is um a spiritual number of ancestry, of ancestors. Wow, and we're talking about ancestors. I just actually wrote down in my book um, how I had a reading done, and it was about my ancestors, and 22, 22, 22 kept popping up everywhere. I got in my car and I started thinking about that message that somebody gave me in 22, and I just started crying and thanking them. And when I looked up at the clock, it was 1:22. It was me and my ancestors with me, and look, 22. I literally came home and I started writing it in my book, okay, about how that was so powerful, about the number 22 popped up with my ancestors. Wow. And the fact that you have heart chakra right here and listen to your heart. Listen, your psychic abilities, they are transferring so much higher wisdom and skill to you that you need to take time for yourself to go in solitude and listen for those downloads to come in, okay? And you are a very mystical, psychic individual who can, that has the abilities to pick up on the unseen, the unheard. These are going to be intuitive hits that hit you so deep in your stomach and in your heart that you know it's your ancestors talking to you. So, in other words, you are going to be like clairsentient. You're just going to know things, okay? They're just going to hit you out of nowhere because you're connecting with your heart chakra to your ancestors, and it's just going to come flowing in. So look out for a lot of new um, awareness coming through. They're going to bless you as you go through each cycle of spiritual awakening. Wow. Well-being. Okay. And so all this information they're sending to you for your well-being. They want to protect you and guide you through your best life ever. So a lot of this information is to heal your heart and to have a better lookout for the future. So they are very much looking out for your well-being. Oh my gosh, shooting stars. Oh, so your confirmation is in the stars. Your ancestors are all up there looking down, protecting you, okay? And if you ever seen something in the stars and had this deep feeling that those are your ancestors looking out over you, this is your confirmation right here that the cosmic beings that reside up in the heavens are these shooting stars, are these stars above your head looking out for you. So, any type of revelations you had about the stars above you, this is your confirmation that these are your ancestors looking out for you, guiding you, supporting you, loving you. Next, we have homeland foundation. Look at that. Your ancestors are the past, is the past of your family, your birthplace, your family tree, the foundation that your family, started with. This is the foundation of your bloodline. This is an ancestral card. So you are having a lot of ancestors protect you, watch you, guide you, and you have a lot of spirit guides who are your ancestors. Wow. So, you know, you're going to inherit a lot of gifts that your ancestors had before you. Okay. And then next we have the cosmos. Ascend. I connect to oneness and expand my awareness. Look at this. And you have this shooting star. Wow. So you're getting a lot of ascensions. You're getting a lot of ascensions up to the heavens. Then basically the ascensions is your consciousness is raising higher and higher and higher to understanding, to new frequencies, to new dimensions, to higher divine intelligence, heaven, to more divine intelligence. You're understanding that. You're ascending higher. You're looking at the bigger picture. You're getting a taste of heaven and its miracles, and that you are not alone. Okay, that your ancestors and your angels and all the cosmic realms, the cosmic beings, are here with you through your ascensions, sending you higher knowledge, higher awareness to help with your well-being and your own foundation as well. Next, we have hive mind, okay, insectoid. So, see how the bees of a colony, they all like share information and they work together? You are hive mind. You are getting all of the other bees that were in your tribe in your mind. You're getting the consciousness of their work ethics, of their inheritances, of their intelligence. Everything they have downloaded is now going into you. It's like you're part of that consciousness now. Okay, everything they have led many past lives is all now in your mind. Their consciousness has into your consciousness, meaning that is why you are so persuasive, because you are having a lot of downloads from your ancestors and from the cosmic realms, the higher realms. So now you are the one who investigates leadership, provocation, and power. So with all of this comes great power, but with great power comes great responsibility. Okay, so being a leader, when you persuade somebody, make sure that you would eat what you're selling. Okay, so do a lot of instigating, like investigations. Okay, um, oh, she one who instigates too. Look at that. Look at that. Not only are you persuasive, you instigate people. You're a leader. Look at that. You have power now. Look, you got two cards from different decks stating your power of being persuasive and one who instigate things, because you're a leader. People look up to you because your ancestors in the cosmic realm is giving you so much knowledge. They're trusting you with this knowledge. They're blessing you with this knowledge. And it's just going to give you a new sense of well-being. It's going to open up your heart chakra. You're going to awaken your psychic abilities, and you're going to land a new foundation with all of this success. You're going to be very successful with this. And then last but not least, we have slow down, rest. You need it. So you've been on a journey, and back to the sanctuary. Slow down and gather all this information. There's movement and stillness. Okay. By being still, you can think and get a clearer vision of what is going on here. Okay. So take care of your body. All right. Last but not least, let's pull some tarot. All right, ancestors, what do you want to say? Pile number 4. What do you want to say to pile number 4? All right. Well, they're up there celebrating. They are very happy that all this is coming out to play for you, because they have been trying to protect you, guide you, and love you. So this is a success with you, you know, maintaining all this new awareness about yourself and where it comes from. And the 7 of Cups, you're given a lot. All these cups are from your ancestors. Like, you've got a lot of different abilities coming in. Okay. Like right when you think that you have received all your gifts, nope, you got a lot more coming. Okay. So, like I said, it's cycles of rebirth. Okay. Oops, sorry. Hold on. Let me pause it. Okay, so what I was saying, so through these cycles of rebirth, every cycle, every soul cycle you complete is going to bring in a lot more gifts. Okay, so it's like, and there's going to be a lot of different soul tribes. You're going to have your galactic family, your divine family, your Native American, Native, or whatever your bloodline comes from. You know, their knowledge, and even beyond and beyond. So you might want to do a ancestral bloodline, like acknowledgement of where you come from, because you know you're going to be getting a lot of their information. Okay, so again, more soul cycle completions, more psychic abilities and gifts coming in, and you're going to be really happy about that. You're going to be meeting soul tribes, and you're going to be really happy. You're going to be celebrating all of these new gifts you have coming in. Can we get more, please? It's like birds of a feather flock together. So now you're like one with your ancestors. Like you're going to be um, having more of an open relationship than you ever thought you possibly could. And you're going to know you're not alone. Okay. 5 of Wands. Let me just get a couple more cards out here. Can I have a couple more cards, please? Okay. So, 5 of Wands, you know, you've been in a lot of like practice with yourself, discovering who you are, discovering your gifts, playing with them, practicing, try to put them into action. And guess what? You will succeed. Um, you will find your truest potential, and you will be practicing at it, and then it's just going to take off, and you're going to see that it does work, and that you are able to manifest all of this new consciousness and abilities that you were blessed with come into full effect. Okay, so you're going to be playing around and trying to discover all of these new abilities, okay, and trying to figure out how to use them. Like somebody bought you this badass sports car and you've never even drove a car before. That's you trying to figure out how to use all of these gifts and abilities that are coming through, okay. But the final result of it, the 3 of Cups, the Ace of Wands, major victory, major success in that area. It's just going to take a lot of practice, a lot of meditation, and knowing who you are for it to come in full effect. Okay, so major good times ahead, a lot of success, abundance, and you are not alone. Your ancestors are working here, protecting you, and you're going to maintain all of that ancient knowledge that they have within your consciousness. You're going to maintain a lot of information you never had, you never thought you had, you never thought you would have. You're going to have it all. The Ace of Wands is a new discovery, a new victory, a new passion put into full circle. Okay, that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.